Good evening, and welcome to the third installment of Jeff Alvine's The Sleeper Berth sessions, because I'm here in the sleeper berth of my semi-tractor, this time brought to you from Indianapolis, Indiana. The driving rain is happening as I drive in it. Not currently. But this afternoon it was extremely rainy. Flash flood warnings and all that. I spent 6 weeks down south, Texas, Florida, Georgia. Hot, sunny, nice, and now I'm back up north in the rain. Anyway, tonight I have for you a song that I wrote last summer. It was when I got the information that I was going to come down and do this job and leave Alaska. And so it's kind of a peace out, farewell thing to Alaska, and I talk about a couple of the times I had there, a little bit candid. Some of them were not that fun at the time. But, you know, like always, we got music to take some of those, what at the time seemed like negative occurrences, give them a positive twist, a hopeful twist, and, you know, remember them for the learning lessons that they were. And anyway, so I will always have a soft spot in my heart for Alaska, and the time I spent there, it was some of the toughest months of my life thus far. It really was. But I was really happy to meet a lot of the people up there. Peace to you, wherever you guys are, if you're up there watching this. Anyway, I stole the title. You've heard Yavita has Don't Cry For Me, Argentina. In the not really the same respect, I stole this, I titled it Don't Cry For Me, Alaska. Because I wasn't really sad that I was getting back south. It's a little cold up there for me and my Raynaud syndrome. Google it. To everything, turn, 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 there is a season, I believe I'm leaving. My season here is drawing to a close. Come a little sooner than expected, but the time is right, so I'll pack it up and go. So long, don't you cry for me, Alaska. Truth is, I never thought that I would stay, oh, but I had to get away. I come to Alaska, now I'm going back to the USA, okay. Almost died in the mountains of Alaska. Forgot why I was there and it caused me to slip. Some things I'll leave behind from my time in the north. A couple things I just as soon forget when I get on that ship. The time that I wound up blacked out in a ditch. And well, it's funny now I tell you at the time it really hurt. And oh yes, the incident that happened on the radio, I won't forget these ever. I'm not sure which one was worse. I was there 500 days and then it hit me all at once. From a crawl to learn to walk took 18 months. Made a lot of memories, caused a little trouble. Well, of course I pulled some stunts. And we forget how long sometimes it takes a little while to get in shape. But now I'm off and running, clear a path, I'm headed to the front. Count the days, count the weeks and the months, but will they add up into years? Well, I hate the time takes time, and it takes longer than we'd like to be able to think clear. I was dazed, I was weak and drunk, and shrouded all by fear. But my best guess is I am on the precipice, and one day at a time is all I have, and now I'm here and gone, and so long, don't cry for me, Alaska. Can't take the mosquitoes, need a reprieve, and yes, it's so long, don't you cry for me, Alaska. Peace and love and all them things I say before I leave. I had a bit of fun in my time in Alaska, but it ain't the place to suit my taste where I wanna go old, and I ain't got a lot of pity for the people in Alaska. They've got ways to relocate, they must like it that cold. I was there 600 days, and yes, I stumbled more than once. Still the mountains and the ocean and the people, they taught me tons. I spent a little time in military school, it was real but not all fun. And now an excellent adventure, it awaits me in September. Me and my big mouth are headed south, I gotta get some sun. And so it's so long, don't cry for me, Alaska. Can't take the mosquitoes, need a reprieve, and yes, it's so long, don't you cry for me, Alaska. Peace and love and rock and roll and all them things I say before I leave. See you next time.